planet Earth, that beautiful blue planet. The only home we're going to ever know, the only home I'm going to ever know, Mother Earth.
We should all have a way, or should have some responsibility addressing climate change.
The challenge we have
spoke with a voice of
is
thunder,
that
but
so
most
many
importantly that they
people
would bring their
live
ways
in
that were
ways that are
certainly different
disconnected
from the way that we lived in this
the world that
interconnected,
surrounds them.
interrelated universe.
Those old Indians, years ago, I hear them talk about what white man gonna do. They said they will make this earth, this Mother Earth, gonna burn up. They're gonna run out of all kinds of food and fuel. Right now, they're burning the mother's blood. They're draining it out and burning it.
We need to listen very carefully.
We know the damage
to what native people
we know what's
who
causing
are
it.
deeply
We
connected
are fighting back through
to the
ceremonies.
land can tell us about what we are experiencing.
Just Cheyenne. Mm-hmm. Stories are exceptionally important and critical to us as Native people, as Indigenous people. As our stories embody all of our elements of culture, they explain our relationship to the environment, and creation accounts certainly provide that cultural foundation that shows us or tells us how we are to function in relation to our environment, that we are but a part of a greater whole, and that we have responsibilities to creation, and that we live in a mutually interdependent world. I think sometimes we forget that we have these connections to one another and to everything in this environment. And so stories, particularly creation stories, certainly have and contain and the spirit of the people and even more their behavior. There are other kinds of stories, trickster stories, that are teaching stories that tell by example how we are not to be. Environmental consciousness begins within, and it can spread outward, but it begins with one person. I believe that that's what the prophecy of sweet medicine told us, and it is very important that we live as good relatives, not just one to another, but as good relatives to the birds that fly, to these trees that are rooted in the earth, to caring for the air around us, and most importantly, this earth upon whom we live and walk, our spiritual mother, our first mother.